For those of you who have small children in the room, I suggest that you tell them to leave as I bring to you news out of Chicago. Your tax dollars hard at work. For the next 5 years, $20 million will be spent to give away condoms at 24 Chicago high schools. Now let me read to you the quote from Rahm Emanuel, who was, by the way, the president's chief of staff. Okay? He said, quote, "I want everybody to understand that doesn't mean you're absolved, either as a parent or an adult, to talk to an adolescent about responsible behavior, respecting who you're with, and doing what's right, not what's convenient." This is laughable. Now, just so you understand, he supports the program, all right? Rahm Emanuel is in complete support. Now, I want you to just think through, first of all, think through the fact that statutory rape involves sexual activity with people that are under 18. The last time I checked, most people in high school are under 18. So they're giving these items to young predatory males and perhaps young girls who are from God knows what kind of family situation, and saying to them, here you go. Can anyone see the connection, pray tell, between giving these condoms to young people, to teenagers, see the connection between giving them to them and saying, by virtue of that fact, this is okay behavior. This is normal. This is what we expect you to do. The people who are giving these condoms to high school students are despicable human beings. They're perverted, okay? And they'll say, well, it's to curb teen pregnancy and it's to curb the spread of sexually transmitted disease. Well, I will grant you that there will possibly be fewer STDs, it's possible, and there will possibly be fewer teen pregnancies, but what there's going to be a lot more of is sexually illicit behavior. There's going to be teen predators who joke about it, who have a pocket full of condoms, and then are putting pressure on girls in high school. That's what's going to happen. I have to just go on this quick rabbit trail, then I'll come back. For those of you who want to mock homeschoolers and say that the children who are homeschooled need more socialization, look at all we're missing out on. How will I even face my sons and be knowing in my heart that I'm denying them this type of socialization? Anyway, if you put a pile of cocaine in front of a group of high school kids or a pile of marijuana and said to them, we don't think you should do this, but we want you to do it safely. We don't want you to get any bad weed or bad cocaine or bad heroin that's laced with something that might kill you. So we're going to provide you these things. We don't want you to do it. And by the way, it doesn't absolve you parents and you adults from having, quote, a discussion about responsible behavior, respecting who you're with, and doing what's right, not what's convenient. Do you see how ludicrous it is? By giving them the condoms, you are, by definition, putting your imprimatur, your permission, your approval on that type of behavior. It is immoral. It feeds to a criminal element of statutory rape. It will lead to more sexual promiscuity, more heartbreak, more lives marred, more souls marred, and maybe, God forbid, but it's possible that there will be fewer people in the maternity ward, but more people in hell because they went down a path defying their maker and the behaviors that their maker wants. And they thought, oh, this is okay. This is what's natural. This is what we're supposed to do. And it ends up leading them away from faith in God, doing what's right. And then they end up in a shipwreck. But don't worry. They'll have a free condom from the government on their journey. And maybe they'll get some clean needles for the drug addiction that comes when they are involved in some of their wild sex parties as teenagers. But you're not absolved, parents. No, Mr. Mayor, it's you who's not absolved. You will give an account. You and your cohorts will give an account to Almighty God for what you have done. This is the voice of resistance. Do you want to get America out of the hands of wicked and unjust men and women who are destroying the republic before our eyes, and put leadership back into the hands of righteous men and women so that we don't die as a nation? Well, you're talking about social revolution, and there are rules in social revolution. We can look at the victorious social revolutions of the past, such as the end of slavery, the end of child labor, women's voting rights, the end of segregation, and so much more, and learn from their victories. Look at their actions, their images, their rhetoric, their sacrifices, and their final fruit. We will send you this series that originally cost $129, 7 books for students, 1 teacher's guide, if you'll give a gift of any size and just pay for shipping and handling. Take advantage of it today.